Hey guys, Kicking Pilates. All right, so today we're going to talk about the no step. Really, we're going to talk about upper body position, more specifically the ribs and the no step setup and contact. So recently I got a lot of guys that are improving. You see a lot more, their hips are starting to loosen up, their knees coming a little bit higher, which means they're getting slowly neutral. But in a lot of positions, I see guys kind of set up with this big arch back, and when they're about to make contact, they still hold the arch back. So I want to show you two little tricks, because the arch back is very tricky, because it also has to do with this left arm coming behind the body, and it also has to do with the ribs popping out. So different body types like different things. So I'm going to give you two little examples of this good body position. So the first thing is, I want to show everybody, a common mistake. I like to start out the one step with the hand against the wall, because, out, just so you can peel the shoulders, go down your back. When we slow down the movement, it's always good to practice small arm movements, because obviously when we add momentum in the one step and the two step, or the full field goal, things go a little bit faster, that arm goes wide. So if you're starting the no step out here, and you still don't have control of that upper body, chances are you're going to go behind. If you're going behind, those ribs are going to pop out. You're going to just strengthen that old anterior pelvic tilt that we're trying to avoid by getting neutral hips. So the first thing is, I want to talk about the rib position. So we're going to go forward, or we're going to go to contact, and we're going to work our way backward into stance, okay? So a lot of guys are in this position. You can see the real big bowed back right here, and a lot of times I see this arm back here. So in this position, we're going to kind of trick our body just by stopping. So I want you to stand up on your left foot. To get rid of it, I just want to use a simple breathing exhale technique to kind of get rid of it. So if you can see my left arm, it's all the way behind my body. Now I'm going to bend into my left knee just a little bit. That allows me to scoop my tailbone just ever so slightly. And when I breathe out real quick, you'll see what happens to your arm. As you exhale real fast, your ribs collapse. Now you just got to fight to keep those shoulders down your back while you're doing the same thing. So stick that arm way back for all you ribby guys. Bend into your knee, scoop your tailbone ever so slightly, take a deep breath in and deep breath out, and you'll notice that when you take that deep breath out, this arm will come forward. So it's partly the ribs for a lot of guys, but it's also remember, like I was saying before, in many videos, the shoulder isn't right here. Your shoulder works with all these muscles all the way up to your lats and traps and pecs, the side of the neck, everything. So when you're in that stance, a good way to get in it is, let's just start what we just fixed. The bow, scoop, exhale, I'm pulling in my ribs, then my ribs are going down my back. Then I slide back to the stance. Then I put my hands to the wall, and if you put your fingertips on the wall and push, you kind of get a much deeper feeling in your shoulders going down your back on your plant side. So take that feeling. I got a nice athletic back. I'm not collapsed. I'm not bowed. I'm nice and athletic, as if I'm going to guard somebody in basketball, okay? Or a wide receiver stance, okay? Same thing. Here, and then just give myself a little bit of extra room. Make sure my foot's not out too wide. It's at 45 degrees. I'm nice and balanced. For me, I can always rotate that kicking hip in, and then to cheat a little bit, bend into those knees and just slide your pelvis back a little bit, your hips back. That just allows you to move that plant foot back, allows you just a little extra room to hold this position, make better ball contact, and really start to get this plant shoulder to kicking hip connection. So hope you learned something. You got any questions, reach out to me anytime, but there you go.